Hi there, everyone. Our topic this week is about teamwork. And it's really important that you learn how to work in a team, work with others. I'm sure you have had some experiences on any groups, social groups, activities, schoolwork. Often you're put into groups, but in the workplace, it's very common to have to work as a team now, and it's important that you know how to deal with things when you're working it as a team. You know, you can't always get your way, and I know there's like um, a funny meme out there that shows every group activity ever. You know, there's always someone that shows up at the end that hadn't done any work, and someone who does all the work, and the various levels of people that have are in the group, the personalities, sometimes conflict. So it's important that you learn how to put your own ego aside most of the time, and learn how to work with others, and make it a positive experience and be productive, because that's a big thing. You want to make sure, like a lot of businesses are looking for now, a team player, someone who can get along with others in the workplace, get things done, be productive, and not cause problems and drama in the workplace. No employer wants that. So this is a really important section, and it's the start of when I'm going to put you all together in groups, and this is what you're going to see in these groups for the rest of the semester. Hopefully it's a positive experience, but I won't lie, I've had my own painful group experiences through the years, and so I really feel your pain if you have that kind of experience. But this this little slide is, kind of a reminder to stay positive. Your attitude that you bring to the group means everything. So if you go to the group with a bad attitude, thinking that this is going to be a terrible experience, guess what? It's going to be a terrible experience. Um, I don't know if anybody has ever watched The Secret. I know that was something back years ago that they were going around the video and the book. What you think about is what you're going to bring about. There's a certain amount of truth to that, because, if you start the day with a bad attitude and cranky, you're going to feel like bad things are happening to you all day, because that's your perception. That's what you're going to see. That's what you're going to feel like. But if you start the day with a good attitude, and you're looking for all the good in people and all the good that's happening around you and all the things that you're thankful and grateful for, that's the kind of day you're going to have. So it's a bit of mind over matter. So be positive. Try to eliminate any negative thoughts. Don't look for the negative in people. Try to look for the positive in people when you're first starting out. Make a conscious effort to build positive relationships with other people. The people that you work with, the people right now that you're going to school with, taking courses with, the people that you're going to be in a group with very shortly. And this last one is for when you're in the workplace. Take care when considering the workplace grapevine. That's a very bad place. Spreading rumors, listening to rumors, believing some rumors, that can cause a lot of problems and drama in the workplace. And I don't know if anybody's ever worked in a place that's has a lot of drama, and it's no fun at all. I know I've worked in a few different places where, you know, there's a lot of women working in a very small place, and things can get ugly really fast if there's, some rumors and innuendo. So it's important that you stay away from the gossip and stay positive. Here's a little chart about positive and negative traits. So, things that you can take with you to be positive in your team: cheerfulness, a sense of humor, definitely some tact. Be careful of how you approach someone, how you say something, and don't say anything inappropriate. Um, I know I can be sarcastic sometimes. Not everybody can take sarcastic humor or understands it, and a lot of people take it as, face value, and they don't get it. So be careful of how you speak to people. Be conscious of that. Have empathy. Everybody always, they understand their own problems, but think about other people. What you don't know what other people are going through. Like, to get to this team meeting, what did the person across from you have to do? Like, did they have to fight with a whole bunch of kids, feed their kids, fight with their spouse that morning, drive everybody to school in a lot of traffic, and, or one kid's sick, or, they have someone in their family that's sick, they have financial problems, they don't feel well themselves. Have some empathy for other people's situation. You don't know what the other person has been through to get to that spot that morning. So, like, just think about, put yourself in somebody else's shoes and just have some empathy. Be dependable. Be that dependable person. Don't be flaky. Answer emails. So this is going to be very important in your own teams to keep in contact with each other a lot. So be dependable. Answer emails right away. Don't wait. Show up for meeting times. When you set a meeting time, be there. When someone gives you a project, when you divide up your activities and what your responsibilities of what you're supposed to do in each project, and you set times when you're supposed to have something done, have it done. Be dependable. Be someone your team can rely on, and you'll be someone that your workplace will rely on. Resourcefulness. Be someone that comes up with good ideas, doesn't mind researching things, figuring out problems. Be resourceful of finding, a different way to do something than what you might have originally done, and have some team spirit. Be happy to be with everybody. Be rooting for your team to be successful in their projects, because as we go forward and we start working together in teams, it's going to be important that you might as well root for your team, because your mark is tied very closely to your team's mark. So you're going to have to root for each other, work together, and get your projects done, and you will get a great mark. Negative traits to avoid. Don't resent other people. Try not to be irritating. If someone does have an irritating habit, try not to let it bother you. Don't be envious of other people. Jealousy, self-pity. Don't start feeling bad like I'm not as smart as everybody else. I can't do this as fast as everybody else. I don't know the answers. Somebody else always knows the answers. Don't just feel sorry for yourself. Take it as an opportunity to learn from others. Learn how to be a better student, a better employee, just better at doing projects, a better team player, better friend. Take it as a great opportunity to learn from the other people in your group. Everybody else has so much experience and knowledge that is different from yours, so it's so important that you take the opportunity to make it a positive learning experience. So here's some tips for some relationship builders. Treat others as you would like to be treated. That's an old one, but it's still true. Focus on your work, not what others are doing. Don't start worrying about what everybody else is doing. Are they doing a good job? Are they going to do it on time? Don't start stressing about that. Worry about what your tasks are that you have to do. Get your work done on time and submit it. Look for the good qualities in other people. That's what I said. Always look for the positive. If you look for the good things, you're going to find the good things. If you look for the bad things, you're going to find the bad things. And, you don't want to find the bad things. You want to find the good things. Be as good as your word. So that's just be dependable. Don't fill every meeting with excuses of why you didn't do something. No one wants to hear the excuses. Just, if you say you're going to do it, do it. Return items you borrow. Well, that's more for if you're, in a workplace environment, not in our online environment, but, don't be someone that just takes everything, return things you borrow, be trustworthy. Don't brag about your salary, your promotion, your children, your possessions. Nobody likes a bragger. You can tell stories, share information, but you don't need to brag about it. Kind of be full of yourself. You can be proud, have a proud moment, but take the time to listen to other people. Don't just think about what you're going to say, and because that can happen. Like a lot of times in relationships, when or conversations, you're not listening to what other people are saying because you're thinking about how you're going to answer them, how you're going to respond to them. So you're thinking about your own self, and you're not listening and really listening to the person who's talking to you. So really take the time to listen to someone and share information with you. You share information with them. That makes a great relationship. Avoid monopolizing shared equipment. That's in a work environment kind of thing, not really in our teamwork, but it's a good thing to remember about, building relationships in the workplace. What makes a team effective? Group ownership and understanding. Think of your team as a whole. Think of everybody as a working party of your team. Open communication. Make sure you tell everybody how you're feeling, but tactfully. Don't be rude. Don't be bossy. Be kind of, establish a good repertoire with them, good back and forth conversation. Be friendly, helpful, clear leadership. So often in teams, you do kind of need someone to kind of be a leader and coordinate things, because you could end up having misunderstandings and missed deadlines. And so you might need to establish someone who's going to be kind of the leader of the team and organize things and keep everybody on track. So that's usually pretty effective to have those things. Teams in the workplace, advantages. There's lots of advantages of working in teams. They provide for a larger pool of ideas, like I said, sharing and experience and education and that kind of thing. It results in more work being done, less time, and better products, because you're sharing your resources, you're working together. Interaction among team members enhances the knowledge of the whole team. You're learning from each other. Teamwork helps all workers grow by exposing them to more viewpoints. So that's really important, and especially in diversified workplace or groups like we have people in all different areas of the world working together. That's awesome. Share your viewpoints, learn from each other. You might have an idea that no one else has even thought about. So really take it as a learning opportunity. Team commitment may stimulate performance, motivation, and attendance. So you want to be there for your team. You want to work together as your team. So just the fact that you have a team and people that be happy for your successes and push you to be a better person, a better worker, then that might increase your performance and motivate you better. And you want to make them proud and make your team members happy and successful. So those are lots of advantages of working in teams. There are a few disadvantages. You can see this picture. The other one was everybody working together to parachute. This guy's stuck in a tree by himself. So, if the team doesn't work good, you're off hanging in a tree somewhere. So some people just don't work well in teams because of their personality. There are lots of abrasive personalities out there. I'm not going to lie. You're going to have to learn to deal with them, because there's always going to be one jerk in every workplace. There was an old saying that if you don't know who the jerk in the workplace is, if your workplace doesn't have a jerk, someone that you think is a jerk, then that jerk is you. So maybe you should think about cleaning up your act. Team commitments may overshadow personal desires. So you are more worried about getting ahead personally than working out as a team. Some people just like that. Management may recognize the group achievement rather than individual achievement. You don't feel like you're getting recognized personally. You're just getting lumped with the group. One person's negativity may demoralize an entire team. Yes, that can happen. You hear one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. One toxic personality can take down an entire workplace. I've seen it. I've had the experience. So if you do have one of those in your team, it's important you learn how to deal with it positively and effectively with the other members of your team. And in